As you can see, the shelter is holding up pretty well. And it's doing exactly what I hoped it would. It's been snowing out a lot for the last couple days, so it's snowing. The snow isn't collecting on the top of the sides, but it's falling off and, surrounding the shelter. And that is built up a nice little ring around anywhere the snow or the air could get in. And now it's -7. In there, it's shirtless weather. It's like 15 degrees just from my body heat. But yeah, that's not what I really wanted to talk about. I just wanted to show off that I still have a shelter. Today, I took that in the morning. It's now almost 5 o'clock in the evening. Today I took off and wanted to go check up on people because it's the weekend. People will be there, make sure everybody's, still surviving. And after a lot of hard work, I'm done with that, and it's good to hear that everybody's okay. See, the other day a lot of people got raided. I didn't, but somebody came down in their truck and they destroyed a bunch of people's camps. This is public land. We have the right to be here. And what makes it worse is they're targeting the wrong ones. We're not causing trouble. No one I met down here are addicts. I know where the addicts are. You gotta go a little bit south to that, closer to the lake. None of the camps were messy. Like, you could barely tell that they're there. And yet, someone had to destroy them because they suck. So I spent, not yesterday, but the day before. So yesterday was Saturday. So I spent Friday, all of Friday night and right up early until Saturday morning, helping people set up shelter. We ended up getting a bunch of tarps from the dollar store and liberated some tarps and Mylar and making tarp Mylar shelters so no one would freeze. That was fun. We were out there until like 3-4 in the morning just getting shelters up because of the snow and the cold so nobody would die. And yeah, that brings me to what I wanted to talk about. Just because, someone's homeless doesn't equal addict. Doesn't equal mentally ill. That's something I get a lot of on YouTube. My comments that you have to be an addict because you're homeless. You have to be mentally ill because you're homeless. All mentally ill people, all homeless people are mentally ill. All addicts are mentally, ill or homeless. You get what I'm getting at. Generalizing all homeless people, because honestly, the homelessness has just changed in the last, I'd say, 5 years since COVID. After that, a lot of people lost their jobs. A lot of people ended up on the streets and with nowhere to go and trying to figure their way back. It's hard to get back. And since then, everything's gotten more expensive. You're seeing bachelor apartments where you have to literally share a bed with another human being being rented for $1,500 to $1,600 a month. Not to mention, to rent the same unit by yourself, it's upwards of $2,500 to $3,000 for yourself. And you're wondering why the face of homelessness have changed. People can't afford to live anymore. Now, I'm not claiming that's all homeless people now. It's unfortunately not the case. There are a lot of homeless that are addicts or mentally ill. But that's also in the areas you go. That is really area dependent. The closer to downtown you get in the city, the more drugs you see, the more unstable people you'll meet. And it's just the way it is, because there's a lot more resources for them down there. There's a lot more access to these items down there. There's even centers that will, give them free needles and rolling papers and drugs. But I guess all I'm getting at is, I hate the stereotype that we're all addicts and we're all mentally ill, because we're not. That's changed. That used to be the case. Not so much anymore. Now it's just people who can't afford to live. I know about a dozen people who have jobs who just can't afford to live, or are like me, that had a medical issue, who are waiting on disability, who went through the terrible divorces and are left with nothing, or even worse, I have a friend that is staying near myself and Gary at the moment. She's using his old shelter. I'm not going to go too much into the story because we've talked a lot, and I'm not going to tell you anything that I haven't already told you, but she's running away from a very abusive relationship where she can't go use the shelters or the battered women's shelters because her ex works into it. So now she's living outdoors to hide. And yeah, she's been staying up near us for the last few weeks in Gary's old shelter, and there's a lot of cases like that of women running from very, very bad men. Anyway, sorry for the ranty video. I'm gonna let you guys go now. You guys have a fantastic rest of your day. Take care, be safe, and subscribe. That'd be cool. Bye.